Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she co-hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? Happy and blessed Sunday night, and I am back, y'all. I had a little bit of a delay because I was misplaced something and still couldn't find it. So sorry about that, you guys. It's always something with shades too. It's always something. But anyway, I'm glad to be back tonight. And y'all, it went down on Country Wayne's skits, okay? Earlier. Sharra. The whole entire crew are a hot mess. All right. I do not agree with many things that they did, and we are going to talk about it. But before we talk about it, let's go ahead and do this copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is on the it's scrolling across the screen right here, and part of it scrolling across the screen. The entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. All right. And guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. If you want to show additional support for this channel, you guys, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, Cash App donation at $Shades Tube, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to Jermaine and Elaney. Thank you so much for being here. Good night to you. Welcome to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this, guys. Y'all will get you something to drink and relax in bed. If you are at work, continue to do your job, watch or listen to me on the download. Let me go ahead and mute this music real quick in the back. And we are getting ready to get started. All right, you guys, because we don't have long. All right, we'll try to get to that. All right, Elaney. All right. So let's go ahead, y'all, and just jump right into this. Present, share screen. And let's go to the first skit. And the first skit is Sharra tells Bethany she would end up in a, EMS if she calls the police on her niece. Okay, so let's see what's going on right here.
Hey, Brad. Hey.
Thank you.
There you go. No, you need it. Hey, where's Bethany?
You and Dad?
No, Bethany.
She's in the back room.
Could you get her, please?
Bethany?
You can come in. It's cold.
Oh, my mom needs you.
Well, hey, Bethany. Hey, I got a question for you. What's going on with you and Destiny?
What do you mean?
Exactly what I just asked.
Nothing out of the ordinary, just her running her mouth and being here.
So what y'all getting into it about?
I mean, just normal teenage stuff, just her running her mouth.
So if it's normal, then why did you threaten to call the police on her?
Oh, well, that was abnormal. Her being threatening with inching towards me at the table, and I just told her if she didn't quit that, then I was gonna have to call the cops.
Okay, she put a knife out on you. She put a gun.
I said inch towards me in a threatening way.
So she tried to come at you with something.
I didn't say that.
But you're saying that you're going to call the cops on her, but if she just walking towards you with nothing, what would prompt you to call the cops?
Because I felt threatened.
In what way?
Sure. What is your point? Okay.
My point is, why would you call or say you're going to call, hi, Destiny, call the cops on a black girl?
Okay, I'm going to stop this right here, okay? Because I can't take much more of this. First and foremost, you don't come to someone's house questioning them about a damn thing, all right? That's the first thing. Secondly, no. First thing, these two girls need to be in their room. Why are they out there? Okay, secondly, you don't come to someone's house like this asking about a damn thing. She should have knocked on the right person's door, like somebody like me, because I would have told this bitch, don't be coming over here with this bullshit crap. All right. So if I think that I needed to call the police, then that's what the hell I would do. Otherwise, you could take your niece to your damn house. Okay, point blank. You can't tell someone when they feel threatened. Now, granted, I think she was going overboard because she should have been calling Laurie. But the thing about it, if you're coming to approach someone, do it in the right type of way. Because you know what? If she was so concerned about her damn niece, how about you take your niece to your MFing house and you take care of her on everything?
It doesn't matter if she's black or she's white or she's any other color.
But it does in this society. Like, you know what's going on, Bethany.
It doesn't matter what color you are. If you come at me or you come at anyone else in a threatening way, I'm going to call the cops. And you know what? When I made that statement at the table, she quit with her mouth back talking and she walked off and went to the room. And that was great. And then we didn't have any more problems.
No, you don't threaten a little black girl and try to call the cops on me. That's ridiculous. You're an adult, right? You're the adult. You're grown. You can't de-escalate the situation by not saying I'm gonna call the cops on you, knowing that that's what white people say to black kids or black people heard.
Listen, how about you teach your goddamn niece to stop being damn disrespectful and stop walking up on people like you're about to do something. If she wasn't all out of control, why in the hell were you jacking her up on everything? Because you know what? If she would have called the police on your ass, you would be in jail. All right? You can't jack up kids like that. I know some people think they can, but you don't supposed to. You didn't handle the shit anyway, the correct way. None of these people did. All right. I don't like the fact that they lied to this girl about coming out there and then they all ganging up on her. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just plainly ridiculous.
Any normal person would say that when they felt threatened.
That's not normal, Bethany. That's not normal.
Okay, in your mind,
this whole entire thing is not normal. None of it. And for them to be out there listening to her conversation with another grown woman is not normal either. This is the reason why these two girls, especially the one in the pink, is so damn disrespectful, because the parents are super, super weird, okay, on everything.
It's not normal, but in mine it was.
You know what?
So that's what I did.
Let me tell you
de-escalate the situation. She shut her mouth and she walked off. And we didn't have any further problems that night.
Let me tell you something.
And I will do it again.
Let me tell you something. If you, because like I said, I've been trying to be nice. I have. And I know that you're police. And that's why I ain't put my hands on you. But if you ever threaten my niece and tell her you're going to call the cops on her, you're going to be in the back of the ambulance.
About that.
So you better hope you don't be, because I would have something like, with 3 words to it. Wait for your ass on everything. You know what I'm saying? Because this is straight up weird. The thing about it, the reason why Destiny acts out like she does, because look at her damn parents in her acting parent. Okay. They act like a bunch of animals. Okay. This is not the way you handle stuff. All right. She should have knocked on the door, asked her, what's this all about? First, those kids need to be in their room. Ask her what this is all about. You don't need to call the police. You should have just called Larry. That's it. That's if she needed to even get in this, because I tell you the truth. I thought Larry had already told her what she better not do. All right. So why are people bringing this stuff up again, opening up the same stuff when they already, Larry already solved everything. He told Destiny not to do that again. He told Bethany, you better not call the popo. And that's just what it is. Sharra did not have to come there and say a damn thing. She wouldn't have even got in my house. You talk to me outside the damn door. Okay. They give this woman too much authority. And I have never in my life seen anybody give an ex this much authority unless they all get along. Okay. Point blank. Point blank.
And what do you mean by that?
Whoa.
Yeah, you're hearing
What's
this.
threatening about ambulances and stuff? What's going on?
Sharra's in here running her mouth saying that she's.
It ain't a run in my mouth. And it's not a threat.
Oh,
It's
so
a
what is-
promise.
Oh, so it's a terroristic threat is what it is.
I said
So
what
I
I
should
said.
call the
Wait.
cops on you is what I should do.
Hey,
That's
you
what I should
police.
do. Yeah, you're calling me the police,
I don't
and they
have my
have
Yeah.
real name
on
ready.
you.
What?
No,
No, I'm coming out like I hear. I said they're gonna call the police.
no, it's
and
fine. It's fine. I'll go out there and talk to her. It's fine. So that she can understand the exact situation. So obviously, she heard the wrong situation.
These two right here are a hot ass juicy mess. All right, you got that right, Jermaine. A mess. As ghetto as I can be at times. Let's keep it real. I wouldn't have handled this like this. I wouldn't even be handling this little girl like this. The whole thing is wrong, man. They shouldn't have never lied to this girl. And I'm so sick of people in the comments because you guys do not address the situation as it should be. They should have never lied to this girl. All right, that's why she's dead going mad. All right, that's why she's mad. That's why she did hit Laurie. And then, honestly, I'm trying to figure out why Laurie was up in her face. Let's keep it real. Laurie was very provoking. And then he told the girl, you look like, why you walking away? You look like you're about to do something. Who says this when you're disciplining a child? That's confrontational. I don't care what nobody say. Okay. He's not really related to her. He's not her dad. Why are you saying this? Even as a parent, you don't say that. What he should have said is, let's talk about everything, Destiny. And she's going to get smart because she got a smart mouth. Let's talk about it. I know we were wrong when we lied to you and brought you out here. But we brought you out here. We brought you out here because we trying to, to get, help you. And we care about you. We try to help you. We try to, make sure you're not getting into, joining a GANG and, doing the wrong things. We want you to go to school, do good in school, get good grades, hang around people who are positive, that type of stuff. Versus the way they did it, and honestly, I would not have even said what they said, when they brought her out there. I would have just told her, her mom should have told her, Destiny, I want you to go to ATL with your other family members and stay there for a semester because I need to get rid of Tron. I need to, get everything ordered in the house. And I just want to get everything straight. So I want you to go to school there for a semester. And then after that semester is over, then you can come back out here with me. Okay. And that's only if she cannot handle this girl. Because me, I would have did counseling first, talk to her first, see what's going on. I know she doesn't like that dude. I would have got rid of him, at least out of that house. I would have did all of that. And, talk to my daughter. Okay. And if that did not help, then you call everybody else and have them help you and then possibly send her somewhere else. But you let her know you do not lie about stuff like this. That's why she's acting out. That's why she's mad. They haven't even found out why this girl be talking back like she does or anything else. She might have been fighting with Antron. Okay, maybe something happened with them, or maybe because she see her mom and Antoine fighting, maybe that's the reason she has lost all respect for her mother, and that may be the reason why she disrespects her mom. Okay, if you are a mom and you're letting some little boyfriend beat your butt, or you're fighting him, and he's not doing anything in the house, you guys don't have no food, he's just a problem. That may make your daughter lose respect for you, because you're letting this dude disrespect you. Okay, so I would have used all of that as an excuse, and I would have sent her down there only if they can be beneficial. So far, I don't see any benefits. All they've been doing is beefing with each other, being jealous, in a competition, all types of weird ghetto foolishness. All right, buying people stuff instead of seeing what's wrong with this girl and getting her some help, some counseling, because clearly they are not offering any help. You got Sharra up here trying to fight the girl. You got Laurie up here provoking her, and then you got all of them, hanging up on them. You got Bethany trying to call the police instead of calling Laurie. Just a whole bunch of chaotic foolishness. And that's why she's still making all these facial expressions and stuff. And everybody got all their anger focused at Bethany when they need to be focusing their anger on themselves. All right? On everything.
From one of y'all. I said from one of y'all. So what's the issue, Sharra?
Crazy. Why would he even let her go outside if they just these people are weird, okay? For real. Why? They just tripped out. Not at all. First and foremost, you don't bring kids in here when you're confronting another grown-up and you're talking about stuff. That's why they be so grown. That's why they act like they act. Okay, you don't do that. And as parents and grown people, you should just speak in a different way. Okay, I know everybody gets mad because I do and everything, but if you're trying to show this little girl a better way, you have to be a good example yourself. Point blank. You can't be doing the most, because they're gonna look at you acting a fool, and so they're gonna feel like they can act a fool. Point blank. So, like I said, I don't know why I don't know what's going on. So, Jermaine, what do you think they need to do? What do you think they need to do, Jermaine, to get all this stuff under control? Why I put these things on my thing real quick. Let's see. So while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next skit, because I was trying to wait to see. You said, I think she needs to stay with Sharra, then go home if there is no progress. Well, okay. I do not want to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I just think she needs to really go home. Okay. I really do. I don't even think she needs to stay with Sharra, because Sharra is too confrontational. Okay. You can't listen, when kids are doing this, you don't need to be up here trying to fight her. All right. Discipline does not include your fighting your niece or your daughter. The only time you may have to do something like that if she just basically haul off and start hitting you. Then you really, if you can't restrain her or anything, or they big or whatever, you have to do, you really, it just is what it is. Like, I'm just leave it at that. Everybody handles stuff differently. Hey, Bump Rons, thank you so much for being here. Everybody handle things differently, so I can't tell people how to handle their kids. I'm just telling you that Sharra is not the right way either. It's just not right. Okay, so let me see what else we got here. Let me go to the next one. I was on the page, but then, something happened and got off. Let's see. So now we're going to go to the next one, where Bethany, big mouth ass, exposes Destiny to Sharra for putting her hands on Larry. These people just do too much for me, for real. Hold on, let me go ahead and put this up here. See, one thing about it, if Brooke asked her dad not to say anything, okay, and then he chooses to tell his wife, okay, which is okay. You need to tell her to keep her damn mouth closed. This is the person who needs to be kind of, you need to raise your voice to, because clearly she does not hear things. So I would have been like, listen, do not tell anybody. And the reason why I said this is because he had already spoken to Destiny about what she did. It was already done. It was already a closed case. Why are they bringing that case back open? Okay. In my opinion, Sharra didn't have to say anything more, because Laurie, the one that she did it to, had already handled everything. So Miss Bethany, when she went outside to talk, she should have kept that shit to herself, point blank. I told you, Shay's Tube is not team Sharra. I'm not team Bethany. I'm not team any of them, because I think they all tripping. I'm team for what's right. And I just don't think she should have said a damn thing, because Larry had already, handled everything. Now you're just making the stuff worse. I mean, you're making stuff worse, telling her, because then she goes in the house and proceed to, jack up Destiny. Okay, so first let's see this one.
So what is the issue, Sharra? What is it? Why do you want to come over here and
Girl,
threaten to
don't
put
come
me
out here yelling at me. I said what I said to you.
I ain't yelling. It just doesn't make sense. If you were in my shoes, coming over here to threaten me, Destiny is an
You
aggressive.
threatened my niece. What do you mean?
She is an aggressive teenager. She runs her mouth all the time, and I am honestly trying to be the best parent that I can be towards her and to Brooke while they're here. So when she's acting that way, what am I supposed to do? Answer.
You're not supposed to threaten saying you're going to call the police on a black child.
But I have done everything I know how
You
to.
haven't, though.
Let me tell you something. Surprise, surprise, surprise. If a black child does something that warrants someone to call the police, then they will call the police. That's why you black mothers and fathers, you have to teach your kids what's right. And granted, sometimes people call police on black kids for no apparent reason, but you cannot tell someone they can't do something if your child is acting out and making them feel threatened. Like I said before, I don't agree with her calling the police or threatening to call the police, because she has a husband and she could have called Laurie up to, handle Destiny, point blank.
Took her phone. Have you grounded her? Have you?
And if I took her phone, then I would hear you running your mouth at me.
Not if you tell me in a way that's saying, hey, she did this, instead of threatening her.
Every time
No.
I've tried to do anything in a parenting style that's different than what you do.
Let me stop this again. I don't think she needs to call Sharra for any damn thing. All she needs to do is talk to Laurie. Then Laurie can call his ex-wife and relay those messages. This is why I don't agree with this right here. Keep that girl at her real relative's house, and you don't have this problem right here. All right. Why is it so important that she stays there? Clearly, Laurie couldn't handle her, because if he could, this woman wouldn't be talking. They wouldn't be having this discussion. She wouldn't have came over trying to, interject herself into everything. It just would have been over if he was handling it. Okay, point blank, because this is not Sharra's house. All right. And while this girl is over here, she has to abide by their rules. It does not have anything to do with Sharra right now. Sharra implanted herself into this situation.
I hear nothing but aggressiveness from you.
No,
And then
because
it
it's
just
the
ends-
way you do things, Bethany.
Because
It's your
different than you.
delivery. It's your delivery.
You said, Jermaine, the only reason I say she needs to stay is Brooke is the only one who seems to be able to communicate effectively with her. Right. Brooke got more sense than all of them. Okay, let's keep it real. You said Sharra ain't nobody scared of this lady. She need a black lady to confront her ass so she can get her ass whooped. All right. I wish this B would knock on my door talking about some damn why did I threaten to call the P? Child, y'all would be laughing all damn day. I'm gonna be perfectly honest about it, okay?
The way you do things is not in a parenting way.
It is a parenting.
No, it's not. You don't
It's
sit
still-
and shake food from a child and throw it away.
Okay.
But we're not gonna go.
That's in
Why is she bringing all this shit up? Nobody, you don't leave your child either and get yourself entangled with a damn another man and you end up going to jail and then you stay out of your child's life for 7, 8, 9 years. Okay, you don't do that either, but your ass did it. Shit.
Right,
Okay.
but I'm just saying the things that you've done.
Listen.
That's how you've done it.
Destiny has been nothing but aggressive since she got here. Okay, I love that child, but I ain't gonna put up with her putting hands on anybody or coming at me.
She
like
haven't put hands on nobody, and then you can call me.
Yes, she has, and I ain't gonna act like she's not gonna do it towards me.
What, kids on the street?
No.
Bethany.
No, Sharra, she put hands on Larry. So what am I supposed to do? Thinking that
She did not put no hands on Larry.
yes,
And who told you that?
no, Larry did. She put hands on him last Tuesday over at your place.
What you mean at my place?
Oh, you didn't know she did that? What?
No, I did not.
Okay, well then my bad. I didn't know that you didn't know. But either way,
I'm sitting here trying to think because I know Tuesday I had a late client.
so you want to come over here and be a little ignorant towards it and then chew it
Don't,
out.
first of all, don't call me names because I'm sitting here trying to think what
Ignorant
day you talking about.
simply means you don't know about the situation. Okay?
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
derogatory.
No,
It
no,
means
no,
you
no,
don't
no.
know about the
No,
situation.
no.
Which you just admitted you don't know.
I don't know, but you ain't got to call me.
You don't understand that she is ignorant because you're talking about she did not understand what was going on. She was ignorant to the fact of what was happening, dumbass lady. Okay, that's what she meant. That's why I said it couldn't be me. And it couldn't be another black person because I know it would be a scrap, all right, on everything. It would be a rap too because ain't nobody going to be going through all this. She's an ex. Take your damn niece to your damn house and then you can deal with that foolishness because honestly, she does not have to deal with that shit, all right? And if Laurie don't like it, if he does not like it, he can take his ass over there too. That's why he chose well when he chose Bethany. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, if it would have been a different type of woman, it would be going down in many different ways.
By not knowing either.
Okay, well, you can get offended by it, but it's
It-
just
you know
it
what?
is.
That's
I'm
neither here nor
ignorant
there.
to a lot of things too. I'll take admittance to it.
Bethany, first of all, you're going to pipe it down all the way.
As
That's
you
what
come
you're
in
going to do.
my house and
I don't
threaten
care. I
to
said
put
what
me
I said because you threatened my niece
And
before
you
I even
just-
know before I knew exactly
you were
what's going on.
ignorant. Okay,
But
so
no,
what is the
you're
deal?
ignorant.
Yeah,
You're ignorant for sitting there trying to threaten a child.
Mm.
Don't do that. I don't
Where is Laurie?
care what she did or how she did or whatever the case might be.
So
You don't
you're
say that you're going
okay.
to call the police. It's other ways
No.
you can de-escalate the
No.
situation.
I would have told this B, I would have said, girl, I would call the police on your ass, okay? Get your ass away from the front of my door and I'm done with this conversation.
Okay.
I did what I felt
You
like
know
I needed
what?
to do.
Let me work. Cause let me stop Destiny. I'm gonna go back in there because what? You coming? This your house. I don't want to just bust your house.
Oh, well, you did already. Move your hands.
Girl, bye.
Damn, these people are crazy, man. You know, honestly, I just do not understand why these two even talk to each other. I really just don't. Okay? Two rude ass ladies, man. They act like kids. She goes up to the door. She basically knocked her hand out of the way. Okay? This is crazy, man. This is why these kids act like this.
Hey, listen. Okay, I'm telling you now. You got to piss me off.
So what is the issue, Sharra? What
This
is it?
lady is not this girl's real mother. Why do people think that these people are related right here? Okay. Now, let's go into this damn comment section. This is a hot ass juicy mess, you guys. Damn. You know, honestly, I would have been all calm, cool, and collective if something like this would have happened. The only way that I would get straight up ghetto is if she come in my house with all that screaming, telling me what I better not do. All right? First of all, you're not barging into my house. You're not bringing your ass in my house. If I don't like you, you're going to stand your raggedy ass outside of my house. All right? That's what you're going to do. That's the first thing. And if Larry do not like it, he can go out there and join her. Okay? You guys keep on saying that's his house. It's their house because he's married. Nobody gives a damn about what he bought before marriage because once he became married, it's their house. And certainly if she paid into this house, been paying mortgage payments, putting stuff in it, making repairs and things like that. Okay? So they're married, it's their house. You guys be talking about when y'all be shacking up with men and women, y'all be telling people it's y'all apartment. It's our house, and your name is not even on the mortgage. You're not even legally married or anything else. That in that case, that is your partner's house if they bought it. But in a marriage, it's both people's houses. House. So therefore, I would have told her ass she's not coming in my house, point blank. Especially acting like that. Nobody got time for all that foolishness. Hey, Chance, thank you for being here. Nobody. Some people do, but I don't. And I just think Sharra comes over the wrong way. I think this woman runs her damn mouth too much. She should have never said anything about Laurie and Destiny because it was already handled. Point blank. It was already handled. Jermaine, wasn't that already handled? Why did she bring that up? Because then you're making more problems. You're making more problems. She could have just said, well, she may put her hands on me. She was walking up toward me like she was about to do something. She didn't have to tell this woman that. They asked, didn't they tell her not to say anything? Bethany is so damn hard-headed, man, on everything. She didn't have to say a daggone thing. See, sometimes, let me tell y'all something. When you talk too much and you tell stuff that you shouldn't be telling, sometimes you create bigger problems. In the real world, when she was pulling that girl up like that, and since that girl is so disrespectful and bad, that girl probably would have fought her back. All right? And so all of that would have happened because I don't feel like she should have said a damn thing about that girl putting her hands on Larry. Larry is a grown-ass man. He can handle Destiny if he wanted to. Okay? He could have pinned that little girl down and made her ass sit down and made her apologize and never to put her hand on him or any other man or grown-up ever again. He could have did that. In the real world, that's probably what would have happened. So we didn't need Bethany to go tell any damn thing. She should have kept her mouth closed. She didn't have to say anything about that. But then did he tell her not to say anything though? And you're right. He should have told her not to say anything. But I thought that was said. I don't know for sure. Because they did squash it. Why was this brought back up? This was like 5 days ago. Gosh, why did he, for real, why did they even have to bring this back up? Just out of common sense, Bethany should have known not to bring that up, even if she did not know, in my opinion, she should have known not to bring it up because I wouldn't have. But I already know why she brought it up, to validate the reason why she wanted to call the police. Okay, point blank. But I don't think she should have brought that up at all. I really just don't. Because it was already handled. Why would you do that? What is Sharra gonna do besides try to fight the girl so she can eventually fight her ass back? You said no, because Bethany just said she didn't know, Sharra didn't know. But the thing about it, I'm just saying, so if she really did not know, I still don't think she should have brought it up. Because if they already solved this whole thing, and she knows how Sharra is. If Sharra knew, Sharra would already called, okay? Or came over there. Okay, she knows that Sharra would have already came over there. So therefore, I don't know if she did know or not because I'm not her. I'm just saying, I just think she should have brought it up because if Sharra didn't come over there acting a fool and ghetto as hell, then she should have known that Sharra did not know. Okay? Now, I'm not sure because I'm not her. I'm just saying I would have known. And I would not have brought it up. You know how many things have happened in my household that I did not tell my husband because I knew that I had already settled it. And if he would have known, he would have went off and we would have reopened everything up again. And just to keep down confusion and because I had already, handled it, I didn't need to say anything more to him about it. Okay, at all. So why did she feel like she needed to say anything to Sharra because her husband had already handled it? Okay. You said, but yet Larry called Sharra to tell that Bethany, and they said that's nothing too. So I didn't know that. Why did he feel like he needed to call Sharra? Who in the hell is Sharra? What is she going to do about it? We don't know if Sharra can just beat up this woman. That's what you guys assume because Sharra got a big ass mouth and she's black. Okay, that y'all assume that. I wouldn't even fight her if she was intimidating me. I would have something waiting on her ass. And see, that's what I'm talking about. In the real world, you can take one little small problem and escalate it. All right. Today, no one fights. Okay. Larry needs to stop taking care of everyone else and start putting his house in order. That's right. Because again, if he had his house in order, Chance, this lady wouldn't be running her damn mouth. Let's keep it real. Okay. Sharra wouldn't be coming up in the house running her damn mouth. These two women are definitely out of order. Let's keep it real. Okay. And Laurie is certainly out of order. And those two kids are out of order. The whole household is out of order. It happened at Sharra's house. And I think Bethany could not understand why Sharra was going in on 20. Right, Wanda? Okay, you may be right. But the thing about it, maybe if they both would have calmed down and talked about this like grown people, you know, they could have had a better outcome. Because this next skit is very displeasing to me and I don't like it. If that girl would have called the police like I would have done, okay, yeah, I sure would have. Sharra ass would be back in jail. Okay, you can't do this. So let's see it. And welcome to the live roundup. Okay, let's see here. If you think this is going to stop a child from acting out, you are crazy as hell. Okay, I mean that on everything. Because if this was the case, you wouldn't see so many cases of kids unaliving their parents or beating the crap out of them. You can't handle stuff like this with violence. You know, she's not a little bitty baby or a little bitty kid. You just go get the belt and give her a cup of swats on her butt. Okay, if it's legal in Georgia, because here you can spank a child on their butt, not with a belt, with your hand. I mean, I know that's a joke, but but that's what you can do here. And I'm pretty sure in Georgia it's something similar. So jacking a child up, I can look it up right now. You would go your ass to jail if they called the police. So you got from one problem to another, and that's just plainly ridiculous. And if anybody think this is right, I don't know what to say.
Every time he's trying to talk to me, he's trying to check me. You can have a conversation.
Now let me go back. I want to see the beginning of this. Let's see. Okay, let me see. What is the name of it? Let me see if I got this right. Sharra grabs Destiny and dares her to lay. You can dare some of these kids, they may do it. Shit. Let's see if I can find the actual skit. To lay hands on her. I know I just put this up here. I'm trying to pull up the whole skit. Let me see. Everybody talking about it, I see. Is this the one right here? No, that's going up on Bethany. No, let me see.
Destiny!
Oh yeah, that's crazy, y'all. If y'all think this ghetto shit is right, something's wrong with y'all.
Girl, Bob. Get out here.
Please tell me what she's saying isn't true.
What's she saying?
She's saying that you put your hands on Lauren. Brooke? Lauren?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. I only put my hands on him because he was coming at me all aggressive and he wrestled me and tackled me everywhere else.
Destiny, do not stand there and tell that lie.
I'm not lying.
I did not.
He wrestled me on the couch, so he can't say that I was acting like
No,
Sharra,
I know that's a full out.
I did it.
Sharra, I went over to your house to check on those two to see how they're doing. I asked her how she was doing after she locked herself in the room. She started doing a little gesture with her hands, to leave me alone and everything. I said, I'm just trying to check on you. She got up and started trying to get in my face. I kept her in front of me. When I wouldn't let her finish all her little antics and stuff, she started punching me in my chest. I grabbed her to keep her from hitting me, and we fell on the couch, and I held her down.
So why didn't you tell me this? It happened in my house. Why does she know when she had to tell me?
Well, like I said, it happened to my husband. Of course, he's going to tell. I didn't know that you didn't know.
But why did you tell her?
Because I didn't know that you didn't tell her.
I told you that to you. It was not for you to go back and say nothing to her.
And she came in here aggressive, threatening to put me in an ambulance over the issue with the situation with her aggressiveness.
You got to go tell her.
No. This isn't about me and you. This is about her attitude in this house, and then her hitting you and her finding out. Don't be putting this between.
She found out from you because we were trying to keep.
Which I should have found out with you.
Listen.
I should have found out with y'all.
Listen. Situation is this.
What you mean, Brooke? Don't do that.
Brooke, don't stand and defend your cousin.
I'm not defending her. I told her she was wrong. I'm saying if you would never told Bethany, we wouldn't have this.
But no.
So you think that I'm not supposed to find out? I'm not supposed to know?
What?
No, because it's how I knew this is how you was gonna react.
Well, how do you expect me to react, Brooke?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want you to know.
No, because she don't put her hand on no grown, nobody grown, woman, man, or nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, she shouldn't put her hands on anybody, period, which is what we've been worried about the whole time. That's what I was trying.
Bothers me is just reading comments that people think this is correct. I see why our kids are like they are today. And don't get me wrong, we all scream at our kids. I don't know if everybody spanked their kids, so I won't say everybody spanked their kids, but some people do spank their kids, and I think we all do punishments and things of that nature. But when you're talking to a child that is already having problems, okay, mentally, okay, personally, I don't think this is the proper way to handle this, okay?
Trying to explain to you is she was making me uncomfortable, and I thought she was going to do it to me too, but you didn't understand that, and
I don't understand the whole police
that
part.
In that situation, she wasn't even being aggressive towards you, Bethany.
Okay, well, I interpreted.
Hey, girl, shut your damn mouth. See, these are the things that I don't like. Hey, shut your damn mouth, girl, because she was being aggressive. Do you know what the hell aggressive means? Huh? Shut up. That's what's wrong with these people. They let these kids get into these grown-up conversations and add their 2%. They should be in their damn rooms in the first place because they do not need to be in this. That's just like they need to talk about this in a more calmer way. And what what Sharra should have done, Brooke and stay her ass in her room, called Destiny out. They sit down and talk about this like they should versus this junk what they're doing right here. Because if you guys think that Destiny is going to straighten out because she jacked her up, y'all are crazy ass ever thinking that foolishness. If that worked, a lot of kids would be getting in trouble, and they certainly would not be doing anything to their parents.
Even if black person is aggressive.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Don't start there and be.
Hey.
Hold
At
up,
the end of the day,
hold up, everybody. Look, take a breather. Listen, when it happened, Brooke was like, he said, Dad, please don't tell my mom because she's going to overreact. I said, listen, just listen. No, listen. I said, okay, I'm not going to say nothing to your mom because what I don't want is for you to come in here and act like that towards her. But
you can tell me about everything else. And you don't listen to Brooke on that one?
I want to listen to
That
Brooke.
was something so serious that you should have told me about.
Brooke. What I did was, everything she's going through right now, I was just trying to keep the situation under control. But now, it's out of control now.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag.
Exactly.
It's definitely out of the bag. So you felt that it was okay for you to put your hands on him. Destiny!
Hey, don't be slamming my door.
Girl, bye.
We already said that. Okay, we got to sit the jack up part.
Right now.
Okay, for you to put your hands on him.
Okay. So next we got to go to the other part. So wait a minute. So that was that part. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. See what these people are talking about on this damn thing. I'm about to cuss these people out. Hold on, let me see what these people are talking about. Okay. Okay, cool. I don't give two shits. All right. Wish the hell I would. Okay, y'all can start reading my messages. What was I going to say? So we already talked about this skit right here. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I was up here reading damn messages and shit. Hold on. I asked me one of the most weirdest stuff at times. Okay, hold on. Let me get the thing. Okay, so let me put this up here. Sharra grabs Destiny. I thought I typed this up here before. So what if she would have hit her? Then she would have started fighting her. It would have been a fight. They should have went on let her hit her. Okay, so they can show people what happens when you handle stuff like this.
Every time he's trying to talk to me, he's trying to check me. You can have a conversation.
Well, I can't give him a reason.
Like I'm about to do. You know, why does everybody have to check me?
Destiny, who are you talking to? Huh? Who are you talking to? Do not play with me. I am the wrong one, and you know that. Do you understand me?
Everybody don't have to.
Calm it down. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
No.
Do you not understand what I'm saying? Pipe it down.
Brooke,
Do not play with me.
Brooke, stay out of that. Stay out of that.
Don't play with me. I am the wrong one. Do you not understand me? I said, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm telling you, do not play with me, Destiny. Do not play with me. You better not ever in your life put your hands on him again. Do you understand?
Or anyone.
Anyone. No adults. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah.
Don't play with me. Because if I have to come back over here and you put your hands on somebody, I'm going to show you what a game looks like. Do you understand? Because I ain't worried about the little game you claim you in. What I just say? Fix your face. Fix your face. Don't play with me.
Every time he's trying to talk to me, he's trying to check me. You can have a conversation.
Well,
You
I can't give him a reason.
Like I'm about to do. You know, why does everybody have to check me?
Destiny, who you talking to? Huh? Who are you talking to?
If y'all think that is appropriate, then I don't know what to say. Okay. And I have children myself. Okay. And you do have to do things at times. But for one daggone thing, this is not her child. That's the first thing. Okay. Secondly, if this little girl would have went in that room and called 911, Sharra ass would be arrested. You cannot do that. Okay? Somebody say Destiny got that fear of God in her when Sharra yoked her up. No, she didn't. No, she did not. You'll see. She's going to do other things. If this right here was the answer, we would all do this to our kids whenever they do things. Okay? And then they wouldn't act up again. Any parent knows just doing this is not going to help. And, you know, I never had to, you know, I had to get my other daughter. Okay. I'm not going to go into my personal business, but I had to get my other daughter. All right. But her behaving and not being disrespectful, it stopped. You know, her being disrespectful when she got older, thinking she was grown. It stopped because I put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Effort and everything else that it took to make her stop being disrespectful and just say whatever she thinks she can say. Jacking a child up, some kids will fight you back. All right, that's the first thing. So then you may not be scared of them, but who wants to be physically fighting their kids? Who wants to be doing that? So in my opinion, this is not the way to go. You can say she can be loud. She can tell her, put your hands on somebody else and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do and all this other little stuff, you know, but ask, you know, just, you know, doing that part right there, I think that's a no-no because this girl is 15 years old. She's too old for a spanking. So you have to find other ways to get her to stop acting. And one way I believe that would help if people would sit down calmly, make her calm herself down, okay, and ask her why does she feel like she needs to be disrespectful to adults and people in general, because she's not only disrespectful to adults, she's disrespectful to a lot of people. It's like she got built up anger inside of her, which I think she does because of her mother's actions with Tron and whatever else has, you know, transpired in her household. And these are the things that we don't know. And if they were doing a good job, they would already have spoken to her, and maybe they would be able to figure out what's wrong with this girl and why she is acting out in the way that she is. I have not even heard not one mention of taking her to a family counselor or a counselor just to see, let them talk to her, because sometimes kids don't want to talk to family members, but they will talk to a counselor. Some kids don't even want to talk to a counselor. Okay, so it just all depends on what works for your child. But this right here, it may just be temporary, but it's not going to be permanent. What happens when she gets older and bigger, stronger? You're going to be jacking her up there. She's going to be jacking your ass back up. Y'all going to be fighting point blank. So you have to find different ways, to get your child to, act right, especially when they are 15, 16, 17, even 14. These are badass kids out here. You need to basically, find different ways. And it starts when they get younger too. It starts when they get younger. If you start doing things when they're younger, they don't do this. But sometimes you can do this when they're younger, and they just start, like people say, start smelling themselves, and then they think they're grown. Like in my oldest daughter case, she started doing that thinking she was grown. Okay? But it's a proper way to handle all of this.
Destiny!
I think we already seen this. And then that's loud and ghetto right there. Oh, shit. Destiny! No. She said, Destiny! Shit. Oh my gosh. Hey, Doreen. Thank you so much for being here. You said, right, Brooke needs to just sit down and talk to somebody who got some good sense. That's why I was going to take everybody yelling and screaming at each other. Ain't going to get it. You mean Destiny, right? And that's exactly what they need to do, because I'm telling you, this right here doesn't work. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. All right, it just does not work. You can put fear in your kids, but as they get older, that fear is going to leave. And then in this day and time, I don't think this is the proper way, because what if this girl was really about that life and she did not appreciate what her aunt did? So she just say she goes out and figure out a way to get a GUN, come back and unalive all of them. Okay, kids do that. I can show you stories right now on my phone like that. So you have to just do stuff the right way. And then again, I do not appreciate the fact that Bethany ran her mouth out there and brought this back up again. I don't appreciate that Laurie did not make sure that Bethany knew not to do this. And I don't appreciate that Laurie did not come out sooner and shut everything down and made everybody sit down and talk like grown-ups, point blank. That's why that girl be acting out, because they don't do things the right way. You can clearly tell that the way they brought her out there under false pretenses. You don't do that. How would you like somebody to do that to you? Something definitely is wrong with Sharra with a ghetto ass, okay? She's a hot ass mess, okay? And it ain't nothing wrong with being ghetto. It's just that when you be acting ghetto and you be acting, crazy as hell, there's something wrong with that. She would make me start being ghetto, come to my house like that. I'm just be perfectly honest, y'all to be laughing all damn day and night. Up there with the threats talking about some EMS. I would have told her, you're going to be in a body bag too, on everything. You know where you're going to be at? In one of those little drawers with a damn toe tag on it. And I mean that on everything. So you do the first thing. Because if I get in trouble, if I have to utilize self-defense, if I have to utilize hitting, I want to make sure that it's self-defense, and I'm not going to jail. I'll leave that for people who, like to be in jail, because I'm not going to be in jail. Okay, so that's what I would tell her. She want to go off in a body bag. She want to get out here in a body bag to all the threats and stuff. Well, like she said, promises, okay. To military school, right, and that's right. I think first, though, her mother needs to take control or try to take control of the situation. And she should have stayed there a little bit longer, and they should have did this all together. Go to a counselor, first talk to Destiny to find out what the problem is. Because she may not even need a counselor if you can reach her at home yourself. Okay. Sometimes kids don't like to speak to counselors. So they could have all talked to Destiny, including her mom, when she was there for Thanksgiving, just to see, what's going on with her, if she wanted to talk, and then see if one of those adults would have gained her confidence, in friendship as well, she would have talked to them, or him or her, That's what should have happened. You know, I would have talked to her, asked her what's up, why she feel like she needs to, you know, talk slick to grown-ups. And then she might would have told me, especially if I'm not being aggressive toward her, or I'm not being like, you know, make her feel defensive. Okay, like she has to defend herself. She probably would have talked. Y'all wouldn't believe how many kids I done talked to, and they done told me the world and stuff. So yeah, I would have talked to her like that, and hopefully that would have worked. If not, you know, if you utilize everything that you can utilize, you know, other than being violent, and just say none of these things work, then that's when you start thinking about, you know, the military school and things of that nature. Because she's probably gonna be really mad then, but you know, it is what it is. And y'all talking about don't call the police. You better not be sending them to no military school either, because let me tell you something. Racism is real, regardless of wherever you go. Military school, jail, it's real. All right. Okay, let's go to the next skill. Let me see what she got next. And that's not the whole thing about when she got grabbed. I don't think it is. But maybe you can play that part on YouTube. I don't know. Let's see. So then after that happened, and that may be the whole part, because I think those two parts was probably split and it was one complete skit, I believe. So next, Brooke corrects Destiny's attitude and explains the parents are, hold on. That's what this says. The parents are going to win every time. Brooke spoke some good knowledge, but it was not entirely true what she was saying. It's not the fact that the parents are going to win. That's not the reason. That's not the reason why you. That isn't the reason why you shouldn't talk back to your elders. Okay. For one thing, you do not want to be disrespectful to your elders, because one day you're going to be grown. Do you want your kids to talk to you the same way? Okay. And if you start talking about the Bible, it tells you why you should not talk back and be disrespectful to your elders. Okay. So there's many different reasons why you shouldn't do that. All right. It does not make you look good. It's plainly bad to do that. And it shows a lack of control. It's a lot of different reasons. And she should have asked her too, what is wrong with her? Why does she do this? And I think she did say, because they always in her face, you know, basically threatening her. And so I believe that Tron might have something to do with this as well. I don't know, because maybe she had to defend herself with him or something. I don't know for sure. Let's go ahead and see what Brooke is telling her.
Girl, everybody is so lucky. I'm so irritated. This don't even make any sense. Everybody's always coming after me like, everybody, your mama's so lucky. Like, she's so lucky that she my auntie.
Don't start that. Don't start that, bro. You putting your hands on people is what got us here. I'm gonna say people, like family. You putting your hands on family is what got us here in the first place. I still think that dad shouldn't have pressed your button, because he the one who did say leave her alone. So when he came over and pushed your button, I'm like, all right, you kind of, you know, but you shouldn't have put your hands on him. But I already told
one thing she needs to realize is that you can't tell a grown your dad how to do anything. All right, press buttons my ass. Your dad or your uncle, your whatever, he's gonna be concerned and he's gonna ask you what is wrong. All right, what I said is that I don't agree with Laurie getting up in that girl's face and telling her, don't walk back now. You act like you're gonna do something. I don't agree with that. Okay. I don't agree with that part of it, him putting his hands in her face. I do not agree with that. But as far as him talking to her and trying to figure out what's wrong with her, he can do that. You cannot just ignore her or, you know, play these little games with her forever. But it's a proper way to do things, and Laurie just didn't do it the right way.
He told you that. So now you mad at my mom because she come over and check. This is how mom been her whole life, right or wrong, right? So she came over and checked you. It's like we already knew this was gonna happen. That's why I said dad not say anything, but he runs his mouth, obviously.
But still,
but you were wrong.
everybody's still getting up in my face and grabbing me up and tackling me and all this other stuff. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all is doing too much.
Parents like now it's just like we're kids. So when they speak, we can't talk back because that's talking back. We might think that's a conversation, but that's talking back to them. It's just I know, but we're kids and we just gotta accept that. We just gotta accept it. Like that's what I'm just coming to understand. That sometimes you gotta accept it. Except Bethany, because sometimes she'd be tripping. But I still don't think you're wrong in the Bethany situation. To me, it felt like you wasn't being aggressive. But with my dad's situation, you were wrong. You were 100% wrong. But I've been telling you this.
You know, honestly, this girl is not speaking the truth. All right, entirely. First and foremost, I don't give a damn what adult is talking to you in that household. You be respectful. She can't tell her anything because she's disrespectful too. All right. Both of these two girls are disrespectful. All right. So the thing is, the proper thing she should have been telling her is that you don't need to be disrespectful to my dad, your mom, your mother, Bethany, none of these adults. They are grown. Okay. It's not the fact that this is the way they do and this is what you should do. No. It's just it's the right thing to do. Okay, it's the right thing to do. You should not be disrespectful to elders, to your parents, to your uncles, aunts, and things of that nature. You shouldn't be doing this. It's not a good look. You're gonna have problems in life if you're walking around being disrespectful to, your family. What if you need their help one day in the future? They're not gonna want to be around you because you're so damn disrespectful.
So don't get mad that my mom came over here and did what she did. You already knew that was coming by like the action that you created.
Yeah, but still, she still grabbed me up, it's not setting a better example.
Come in.
What y'all doing here?
When you're talking, Dad, can you give us a second?
No.
Why?
Because I want to come and see what's going on.
Yeah, we're having a cousin moment. Just give us a second, please.
Okay. Understand something. I allow you to have your privacy and I respect your privacy, but this is still my house. And because this is your room and I give you privacy, I can come anywhere in this house I please.
I know that though. That's why I said come in. So it wasn't me being disrespectful. It's just like we're talking. So I thought it was like you give us a second, not get out.
Oh, it's just the tone you use. I wasn't feeling that tone, but okay. All right.
You're not feeling that tone, but you feel the tone when she be talking back and joining into adult conversations, and when she be disrespectful to Bethany, and when she be running her damn mouth.
Y'all go ahead and have your little cousin moment.
Did I have a
They're delusional.
I don't know.
They just
that's what I'm saying. You can be calm as you possibly can be, and it can be attitude for seeing in their eyes. And it's just that's what I'm saying. But you can't keep fighting it because we're gonna lose every single time because we're kids. That's just how it's gonna be. When it comes to my dad and my mom, you're not gonna win those battles. I accepted it. You gotta accept it.
Oh, okay. Your mom
so you was wrong.
And your daddy, but
apologize. Be the bigger person. I know it's hard for you down here, but you're just making it harder for yourself. And I still don't think they should have put their hands on you. It's like, what's changed since you living in Chicago and you living here? You going through the same stuff basically. But I'm just saying, stuff messed up. Everybody's get their stuff together.
I know they don't even get that.
You too. Stop funny.
I do it for real. And okay, well, Bethany, I'm not.
Bethany, a whole different story.
I know. We have to do something like that.
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they got a chance to talk amongst themselves. As far as Larry coming in there, running his damn mouth, I mean, I didn't see no purpose for that. I mean, he came in there though. It is what it is. It's not for her. I don't know. These are kids. The thing is though, it's not a win. It's not a battle. It's not a battle where we try to see who is the winner. I guess most parents, when they try to teach their children the proper things that they need to know, they're doing it because they love them and they don't want them to go out in society and be doing weird stuff and get themselves hurt. Okay. Or they lose a job or can't get a job or whatever the case is because they don't know how to talk to people. All right. And they can't practice self-control or anything like that. When kids do not like things that their mom or dad say, you don't supposed to go off and start being disrespectful. Some parents, like myself, will let you tell me that you don't like certain things. in a respectful manner. Okay. Now, some parents don't allow it at all. And in that case, then you really can't say anything. But maybe later on, when everybody cools down, maybe you can say, Mom, Dad, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, whatever, but I just didn't like the way you said that to me. You know, like older kids. I'm not talking about little bitty kids. So it's just the way that you handle things. And I just think this whole entire family, I just don't think they handle stuff right, including Duchess. I just don't. Now, let me go ahead and put this next one. Let me go ahead and read y'all comments first. You said she's 15, and as far as we know, she hasn't been in trouble before. This all may have been blown out of proportion. And that's another thing. I said that before. I said that when she got into that fight, I don't think that was a G initiation. I think she just got into the altercation. They saw that she stood up on business, and they just incorporated her into that G. And she could not say no because they probably would have got mad and no telling. Okay, so it's not like she went looking to join a G. They do not even know that because they haven't talked to her in detail. You said Sharra has no room to talk. She assaulted Destny 3 times. That's what I just said. You know, how is she telling this little girl how to act? And she's over there screaming and shit all throughout the house. She's up here threatening Destny right in front of those girls, okay, and doing the most. So, I mean, how can you lead in a good way if you are doing stuff in a bad way? You said all of them are crazy, very crazy. And you said they have serious issues. Okay, thank you, Chance, for being here. You have a good night too. And you know, don't let them overwork you, hon. Okay. The ER is definitely very busy. I used to work in the hospital myself, and it's very busy with a lot of sick people spreading germs. Good night. And thank you for being here. They are not teaching them the right example. Sit them down and have a family meeting because something is wrong with all of them. Either they need to be on medication. Are they all just done? That's the same thing I said, all that screaming. And as crazy as I can act, I know good and damn well this is not the proper way to do this. Okay, they're giving me a headache with all this screaming. Now, let's go ahead and see this other skit before I have to leave. We've been on here an hour, so let me hurry and show this one. And then we're going to see a Delicia and Iman skit, and then that's going to be it. Tonight was all about them, though. Destny, Larry, Sharra, and Destiny and Brooke. Okay, so let's watch this. We got about 10 more minutes and that'll be it.
I mean, I just think it's a terrible idea. You know, Brooke wanting to go live with her mom full time, I think that's terrible.
What's so terrible about it?
Really?
Yeah.
If I had to list the reasons, it would keep me up all night. Okay? She
what?
Sharra's a horrific mom. With everything that she's done in her past, bleeding over into the current, you know, we can't get along because we're the same kind of people. Okay?
Okay, exactly. Same kind of people. She went to jail. You went to jail.
Same kind of people. Same thing.
I know what I did, and I take accountability.
And she knows what she did,
but she doesn't take accountability.
How do you know? When have you guys ever had a decent conversation about bickering back and forth with each other and throwing shade at each other?
That's a very good question. But you know what? I do try.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Every time she walks in this house or she's in your presence, you attack her. You call her. You say she's like a hooker. You say this, you say that. Then she talks about your weight. I'm tired of it.
Well, I'm sorry. If you dress like one and you act like one, then you are one.
Right there. You just can't let it go, can you?
No, I can't.
You can't be cordial.
I have been more of a mother to Brooke than that person has ever been.
Okay, but don't you think that Sharra deserves a chance to be a mother again? I can't keep Brooke from her mom.
You want an honest answer to that?
No, I don't want your opinion. I want you to listen to me. That's Brooke's mom, whether you like it or not.
And
Yes, you have been Brooke's mother for a numerous amount of years. However, that's still her mother. She loves her mother.
And I get that.
I can't keep her from her daughter.
I'm not saying that we should keep her from her. I'm just saying I think it's a terrible idea that she goes and lives with her. She gets.
Wait, we haven't got there yet. The conversation came up that she wants to go live with her. That's what she wants.
Yeah.
I never said it's going to happen.
Yeah, but you're sitting here defending Sharra like she's
Yes.
this all kind of saint.
I didn't say she was saint, but I defend her as Brooke's mom. I can't let you or nobody else put that lady down because it's still Brooke's mother. And I have to look at Brooke and knowing that that's her mother.
I have every right to say things nasty about her when she treats me like that too.
You treat her nasty too, so stop doing it. Every time she comes over, it's a battle. It's like the Hatfield McCoy. Stop doing it. I gotta defend you, then I gotta defend her, and I gotta look out for Brooke.
It's
I'm
always
tired of it.
one-sided though.
That's not one-sided.
Yeah.
Stop on whose side?
Oh, it's
I've
not
always
mine.
been on your side. I'm always on your side.
Not when it comes to her.
Yes, I am. You're still here, aren't you?
We'll see.
She's not. So who has the upper hand, you or her?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
You should answer because you're still here. And I'm trying to give Brooke the best opportunity. She has me,
But
she
that's
has
not
you,
the best
and I want her to have her
opportunity.
mother. What?
That is not the best opportunity
For who?
for Brooke.
Or for you?
No,
Because everything you say is about me, I.
Okay.
What about Brooke?
I love Brooke, and you know that. You can't question my love.
I don't question that.
What
I'm
I
questioning
have
is
been-
the position we have to receive from Brooke's position right now. Brooke wants to go see her mom. We'll sit down and talk about it. I'll tell you what. I'll invite Sharra over tomorrow
Oh God.
and I'll talk to her about it. We'll have a conversation. You okay with that? The least we can do is start a conversation.
Fine, but I always try being the key word. I always try to be pleasant, and I always try to bite my tongue. The moment that she says anything that's nasty is when I open up.
Then be the bigger person.
I am the bigger person physically and mentally. Okay?
Not figuratively, but you know what I mean. Mentally, be the bigger
Watch
person.
your
Don't go
mouth.
back and forth with her.
But either way, it's hard not to. She runs her mouth just like I run mine, and I know that. Okay? But either way, it's for Brooke. I love Brooke, and I don't want her to go. I'm the one that would lay down my life alongside
Right
you.
there. That I. Stop saying I.
It's for Brooke.
Think about Brooke then.
Oh my God.
Stop with the eyes. Let's put the difference aside and talk about Brooke. That's what it's about.
And you only heard part of what I just said.
Because you keep saying I. I'm tired of I.
Okay? So my life would be laid down for Brooke. Your life would be laid down for her if you needed to.
And Charles would too.
No, I don't agree with that.
Okay.
She's proven that in the past, Larry. That's my whole point. She is a horrible mother.
Stop saying that. She's not that bad. Okay? Let's just end this conversation. We'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? I'll talk to Sharra tomorrow about it. We'll get some type of resolution because I'm tired of arguing about it.
I
Okay?
don't, whatever. That's fine. Whatever.
Thank you.
Larry, I mean,
Oh my gosh, man, these people are crazy. Shit. So what do you guys got to say? I'm glad he ended that conversation though. You did a good job right there. Okay, because the conversation is over. As far as Sharra coming over, if they both can agree not to start all that bickering, okay. But if they can't stop doing that, I don't see no benefit of her coming over. Point blank. Honestly, in my opinion, they don't really need to be around each other. And Bethany, I know she's been, there for Brooke, but Brooke is like what, 17? She's almost legally grown anyway. So if she wants to go to her mom's house, she just can go because she can make her own choices now. So what is there to really discuss about that? If Brooke wants to go there, then let her go. I mean, when she get 18, she's going to leave and go to college. And if she wants to go over her mom's house, she will do that. So I think if Brooke wants to go, she should let her go. And we don't need a full discussion on that. It just is what it is. She can make her own decisions if she wants to stay with her mom or if she wants to stay there. That's not taking away what Bethany did all these years. Okay? And the thing is, since Brooke is 17, like I said, she knows what she wants to do. And now, as far as her saying that Sharra is a horrible mother, I don't know what Sharra is, like I said before, because Sharra has been gone all these years, and she's only been back for a short time. All right, so you cannot make a fair assessment when someone hasn't been there long enough to prove that she is either a good mom or a bad mother. So I don't know yet. Okay. But I do know this, for her to be missing all these years is very questionable. All right. I said that before and I'll say it again, because she was not locked up for no 6-7 years. She was locked up for 10 months or less. So what was she doing after she got out of jail all this time? This girl was almost 17 years old when she came back into her life. Where was she at? And why didn't Sharra keep Destiny there at her house? Okay. And Brooke could have went over there too. Because even though he's acting as her uncle, he's not really her real uncle. All right, point blank. And where are her actual uncles and, other family members that could have helped Duchess up there in Chicago? Larry household is not even correct yet. It's not even strong. His daughter talks back, disrespectful. So how can he help someone else when he can't even help his own household? When he can't even keep his own household in order? Anyway, we'll see what happens when she goes to school tomorrow, if she actually will get into it with Hope. Now, her mom said don't let her hear about her messing with Hope. But if Hope comes and touch her, then I say that Destiny has to do what she needs to do. All right. And she should not get in trouble, because you can't be letting no kids hit you and stuff. But we'll see how that turns out, and we will also see if Sharra's jacking her up will stop her from being disrespectful to adults. Okay. And did they even apologize to her, lying to her to get her to ATL? I bet you they didn't. I'm not sure if they did or not, but I think they should have started out apologizing to her and explaining to her why they lied. And I think Laurie should have done that, since he's the one who initiated all of this. And her mom should have also, called her up and apologized. I haven't heard her once say, I'm calling my mom, or her mom called her. Okay. So anyway, that's it for them, you guys. Let me show one final skit for tonight, and then we are out of here. Let me show the one with when Wayne sees Delicia at Iman's house. Okay. These people right here make you get tired. Y'all make sure y'all check out my latest reaction video. And I was talking about Dalen burning. Okay, it was a trip. So watch that pre-recorded reaction video. Also check out my latest YouTube short. And I did a Dollar Tree haul yesterday. Make sure y'all check those videos out. Okay, and thank you. These people have made me get tired. Okay, let's see.
Woo! I seen a snake over there. I seen all that material. What's up, Alicia?
Hi.
What's up, girl?
You want to hug a snake?
I'm saying, you got it right. Sometimes material fit. Oh, it's real snake material for real. I think you got to do is crawl. It's crazy to see this. To see your city, man.
How you mind looking at Wayne?
I ain't gonna lie. This is to see you here. Even though I already know what's up, where it's like to see it is crazy.
You see it.
I see it.
I see where you going.
I see where you went.
I see where we going.
Y'all really? So y'all, I mean, y'all like, is y'all really gonna stay a thing? I'm just asking.
What you mean? Are we gonna stay a thing?
This is
What does
real.
it look like?
We like what we got going on.
I just want y'all to know Shayla don't blink.
We'll check it out
She's one of
later.
the people you can tell. I'm gonna be honest. We all went to school. Shayla one of the people who got that crazy look in her eyes. Like sit at lunch table by herself and bang it. It's bad.
We're not worried.
Ain't worried. It's just like that. Well, you know what? I'm happy for y'all. No matter how it went, it's just wow. Y'all really
look good together.
Exactly.
Y'all do. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all.
You really do.
So you comfortable in here?
I mean, clearly. Are you cool?
No. I'm cool. It's just to see this. It's just different. I'm just saying, me, me being a faithful man in this society.
A faithful man?
Yes, I'm faithful.
To who and what?
Man, hold up. Me and my honey pot. What you mean? Oh no, no cheating.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just so me being
for you.
Huh?
I'm happy for
I
you.
appreciate it. And I'm happy for y'all too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy for you.
He be with me every day.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about cheating.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying, but in the snake outfit, I seen that and it was just. I'm sorry.
That's true.
Bro, my bad, man. I just want to hear the song.
Yeah.
I got a couple of them. What?
Nobody with a ponytail no more.
I got a couple of
Okay.
We ain't like they got to be kind. Something we all come for something we ain't going for nothing.
Okay, we can't be playing that. So that's him up there rapping and singing and stuff like that. Okay. All right, Iman. I hear you. I hear you, hon. I hear you. Okay. But anyway, what do you guys think about this skit? While I transfer this over. What do y'all think about this skit? Okay, let me tell this girl my mind. Time is it? I don't really have nothing to say about this, it is what it is. He dumped Shayla's ass and he got with this chick. She trifling, but you reap what you sow. Shayla did this to Amber. So, I mean, she didn't apologize or anything else. So what do you expect to happen? I don't feel sorry for Shayla. She gets what she gets, and it is what it is. Okay? Point blank. Okay? You live by, I forgot how they say that, but if you live dirty, dirty things happen to you. Okay? I made that up. If you live dirty things will happen to your dirty ass. And so that's what's happening to Shayla Jermaine. All right? Point blank. So I don't feel sorry for her. She gets what she gets. And I can't wait till Shayla finds out. I really can't. I mean, she acting all nice and shit now, but she inside her heart, you can still tell that she's a trifling ass chick, and she does not have any remorse for doing what she did. So therefore, I don't feel sorry for you guys. So it is what it is. Shit. Okay, let me go ahead and show this final skit for tonight, you guys. And then we are getting ready to get out of here. No. All right, let me go back here and do this. And that's it for that. I had to pay something real quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this other skit. Then I got to get out of here. And Herb and play it too. What's the name of it? You said when Honey Pot and why Honey Pot want to know this if she's with Dwayne? Okay, let's watch this real quick. Okay.
She gonna order me something to eat.
Yeah. I know you probably, hungry or whatever. So
Okay. What's going on with y'all?
there ain't nothing going on with us.
There's nothing going on.
No, that's
Really?
not.
Just you being real funny.
Then I got to
That was funny.
What are you
Like
talking about?
you, oh my assistant, she the one, not the two. Da 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 da. I could tell. I know you. You being funny. So if she
just
all
happy
that,
I got a sister.
why
She
don't
dope.
you just? Y'all don't have nothing going on.
No, I don't have nothing going on.
Okay. Just
She feel like
seems a
I
little
hide
funny
something.
that you got to do all that. That's all.
Didn't I do the same thing before she walked in with Lyrica? Didn't I tell you I big up my people that I feel like doing good? You know what I'm saying? Why
You want to
feel
act like it wasn't different. Let's act.
I'm not acting. I'm pretty sure I bigged up Lyrica and I bigged her up too. You know what I'm saying? What's the problem though?
Ain't no problem.
Okay. I was just saying she could get you something to eat. You know
I'm
what I mean?
good on the food. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. What's on your mind, man? Like, really speak your mind. What's going on?
I'm asking you. What's up?
See, it ain't nothing up. You know what I mean? It feel good to have somebody around me that don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just.
Judge you?
Yeah.
You have somebody in your life judging you?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be me?
Are we pretending now or are we being for real?
Okay. So you feel like I judged you because I saw who you can be and held you to that standard. And also, let's say I was judging you. I still lifted you up with my actions.
Okay.
I stayed with you through all of that.
So like, why does, like somebody said in the comment section, if she's happy with Wayne, why is she worried about D? This is why I know her and Wayne is not going to last, because eventually something's going to happen. You'll see. And she still got this man in her heart. Let's keep it real. And when you still have people in your heart and you secretly want them, you're going to end up messing up whatever relationship you have now, point blank. Okay?
But we're not going to start making up stuff now.
I think we stay with each other through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you did lift me up with your actions, and I did the same. And this young lady is lifting up with actions and words and all this. Still doesn't change the fact of being judged. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you saw what I could be, but because I didn't become that, maybe, I don't know, in enough time, yeah, that's when I feel like the judgment started.
And you expect me to believe that nothing is going on between y'all two? Because that's a lot for an assistant.
You don't have to believe it. I'm not asking about your business. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm telling you no.
I don't care about your business. When you're sitting there flaunting it in my face, I just want you to know. Don't let it get in between this business, because you asked me to be here and I said I was going to be here.
So, because I speak highly of her, it's a problem. But when I spoke highly of Lyrica, what's the issue?
We're not going to pretend. Okay, we're not going to pretend what you just did in there wasn't weird. That's all right.
Okay.
Let's just make sure it don't get in the way of the business. And also, you talking about don't have my dancers calling your phone. Teamwork make the dream work, right? But I'll make sure that won't happen again.
Yes, I didn't fit. Hey, T. Hey, you know, I'm trying to order you something to eat too, if you know.
She gonna order me something to eat.
Yeah. I know you probably, you know, hungry or whatever. So.
Okay. What's going on with y'all?
That ain't nothing going on with us.
There's nothing going on.
No, that's
really?
Right.
Just you being real funny. That was lame. Like,
what are you talking about?
You, oh, my assistant, she the one, not the two, da-da-da-da-da. I could tell. I know you. You being funny. If she
just
all
happy
that,
I got an assistant.
why don't you just, y'all don't have nothing going on?
No, I don't have nothing going on.
Okay. Just
she feel like I had something?
that you gotta do all that. That's all.
Didn't I do the same thing before she walked in with Lyrica? Didn't I tell you I big up my people that I feel like doing good? You know what I'm saying? Why do
you
you
want to act like it wasn't different? Let's act.
I'm not acting. I'm pretty sure I bigged up Lyrica and I bigged her up.
I know it's started back over. But anyway, I just said what I had to say about her. I don't understand why she's worried about what this dude is doing, who he's dating, or anything else if she's all into Wayne like she claims. Okay? And if you still got someone in your heart and you want them back, that new relationship is not going to last. Point blank. She definitely does. You say you like D? Yeah. So again, we'll see how this relationship with her and Wayne will work out. I don't know which one is going to mess up first, We may be surprised because it may not be Wayne. It may be her. Okay. She already jealous of Vieira and this dude right here, D. So no telling. You know what I'm saying? It'll eventually show. Just like with what's her face? Just like with Amber and Anthony. If Anthony still likes Shayla, and if Amber still likes Wayne, and they both want these two people, their marriage is not going to work. Okay, point blank. Eventually, everything is going to come to head. All right. So yeah, I enjoyed this live tonight, you guys. Tomorrow, I know it's going to be some more Tripped Out lives, and I will be back tomorrow early afternoon with another It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay Shay. This probably will be taken down because of the music. I'll remove the music if they do a copyright. So the whole that part of that video probably will be taken down, and you just hear me talking and stuff. That's what they do, and that's what I do when they do that. But at least we got a chance to see it together. All right. So thanks to Doreen, Elaney, Jermaine, Chance. Have a good night at work, Chance. Bronze. You have a good night at work too, Bronze, if you're at work. Rhonda. Let's see who else. I think that was it. Everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. You guys, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And if you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2, or copy a separate membership for $4.99 per month. All right. And if you see that hype up button thing, make sure you hype this video up if you watch it in the replay. All right. And this right here goes out to Sharra, Bethany, Laurie. Y'all are a hot ass mess, and y'all did the most tonight. Huh. That is not the way you handle a 15-year-old girl that clearly has some type of personal problems and maybe even mental stuff going on. All right. It's not. Y'all need to get that girl some help for real and figure out what's going on with her. Okay. All right. So y'all make sure y'all check out my latest videos like I asked you to before. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a blessed night. Happy and blessed Monday. And thank you guys for tuning into Shades Tube. Let me go ahead and take this down real quick. I always forget to take stuff down first. I always leave stuff up. Oh, thank you, Doreen. You have a good night too. All right. Good night, y'all. And thanks to everybody for being here. Let me take this. I do that every time. There you go. Let me put this back up. Because I got to go. I got to go. I said, go. Got to go. All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a good night and a happy and blessed Monday.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade, Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she co-hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. Pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You and Bronze, y'all my mods. Thank you guys so much. And good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Have a blessed evening and happy and blessed Monday. All right.